old sound in the same old town. I wake up early with a sigh. The morning breaks to leave behind the night I need to get me by. Safe and lonely, it's the same old sound for days to come. I close the blinds and carry on. I'm not afraid to stay away. What comes around can stay.
So this is it, my last day on Skye, but what a day. So sunrise planned for the Old Man of Storr, so a 3:30 in the morning start. A unique little place to go to when the sun's up, and then off to Talisker Bay. What a stunning place that is. So we've got massive stacks, we've got a drone crash, we've got fairy circles, and we've got a stunning sunset.
The common ground, just leave me be, don't ask me why. Behind these walls, no one talks, and tears will freeze are left to dry.
So the conditions weren't everything I'd hoped for on Storr. In fact, they were pretty grey and grim, but to be honest the images look quite good anyway, sort of moody, quite grey blue colours to them. This morning, 2:30 start in the black, walked up the path in the dark as well, obviously is why I didn't vlog it. GoPro's not very good in the dark. And here we are, Old Man of Storr. Look what I can see. Earlier in the week it was forecast to be a beautiful sunrise in the making. So much forecasts, but I actually quite like it. It's got a right good gloomy, misty feel to it. Feels like it's been here forever. So it's a hell of a steep climb up to Storr. It probably takes about an hour and a half, and in some places it's probably 45 degrees and there are massive rocks. Once you get there, it's so worth it. So the usual view is if you carry on past the Old Man of Storr, and you go on the right hand side, and there's a peak to sit at. It was howling a gale on the day I went there, but if you drop down just about 10 feet from the top, you can shelter, and you put your tripod up there as well. So the shot that I'd wanted obviously puts the large rock face on the right hand side. You've got these stacks in the middle, and then you've got to drop down to some lakes in the bottom, and then out to the Atlantic Sea. So that's what I was aiming for. And when the sun came up, it was time to get the drone out. It was fairly windy, but it was a calculated risk. It was only about 100 meters to the stacks, and I thought if I fly it close to the ground, it'll avoid most of the wind, because the wind was gusting quite a lot. So the drone was either picked up by a gust of wind or the sensors didn't work properly. And as I drifted it right to pan around the rocks, I just lost control and it crashed into the ground. Now I am insured, but for the insurance to kick in, you've got to go and find the drone. And I did find it using the app on the phone, but it was a massive hillside. And it was all covered in scree, so I had to scramble on my hands and knees. And I finally found a bit of the battery, then I found a bit of the body, then I found some rotor blades, and then I found the drone. Thankfully, I had most of it. I couldn't find the camera, but I also had the SD card from the rest of the week where I'd been filming on the drone. And so the bad news from the Old Man of Storr is my drone's had a crash. I was in two minds about flying it, to be honest. I thought I'd keep it low to the ground and I won't take it too high up because it's really windy. Then I wanted some more intricate shots, so not just from up on high, I wanted to get closer. So you can walk down the path, and the path leads right into, I don't even know what they're called, the three old men? So it's the Old Man of Storr. What are the other two called? I don't know. Anyway, so I got some shots from there, facing through and out to the sea.
Reflecting the light, we didn't care what tomorrow would bring. It was only right now, the sun was alive. Can still see you walk down the shore, holding in all the secrets, kept me waiting for the answer.
It's a very odd sign because the path goes this way.
Yeah, we can do it all again. I know. Down the line we're meant to come back home. We can do it all again. I know.
That's where I had to go to collect my drone. The insurance I got only pays out if you send the drone back. I had to go and get it. Mad.
And it's brighter than the eye when we are together.
truly magnificent, surrounded by these, they call them old men, but surrounded by these massive pillars anyway.
Last day I saw you in town, didn't care to say hi, you were in a rush. Let's say
I've taken a shot with a mobile phone. It's got a panorama mode, so I've taken that shot there with the 3 big towers on it. Have a look. It's in JPEG format, so it's not particularly very good, but I don't have a wide angle lens, so that's all I've got.
let's say I'll see you again. Would you care to sit down, or was it just a crush? I see you walk down the street, holding in all the secrets, keep me waiting for the answers. The answers. And we can do it all again. Again. The summer down the line, we're meant to come back home. And we can do it all again. I know. Somebody said it's only those who dare to die young who get the most out of life under the sun. But I know it's not true, I've seen the future, and it's brighter than the eye when we are together. Yeah, it's brighter than the eye when we...
On the way down from Storr, if you looked out to sea, the sun was just starting to peek through the clouds and light up bits of the islands that are sticking out in the Atlantic Sea. And I just thought, if I catch that in a panorama, that's going to look amazing.
We are together.
So that was it from the Old Man of Storr, destroyer of drones. Not quite the golden light I was hoping for, but you know, it's quite nice in the blue, moody, misty. So quite happy. Keeps you fit. All of these trips up the side of a mountain, 3 o'clock in the morning. Right, I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to put this down before I break my neck. So I will see you on the next one. I am planning on doing a sunset if we've got anything happening at Talisker Bay. So, and that will probably be the last place in Skye, to be honest. Then I'm heading back to the mainland. See you next time. So that was it for the Old Man of Storr. What a place! It was pretty amazing in the grey, dark, dank, wet conditions, but I imagine what it's like when it's glorious and the sun comes up. I mean, maybe some of you have seen it already, but I need to go back.